Hello friends, welcome to today's lesson on JavaScript operators. Operators are essential tools in programming, allowing us to perform calculations and manipulate values efficiently. Whether you're just starting out or brushing up your skills, understanding operators is a fundamental step in mastering JavaScript. In this video, we'll explore the basic arithmetic operators, see how they work with simple examples, and understand their practical uses. Let's dive in and discover how operators make coding easier and more powerful. Start with the addition operator. In JavaScript, the plus sign plus is used to add numbers together. For example, if you have two variables and b and you write console log a plus b, JavaScript will add their values. If it is 10 and b is 5, the result will be 15. Addition is one of the most common operations, helping us combine values and calculate totals in our programs. It's simple, intuitive, and forms the basis for many other calculations. See addition in action. Let's look at a quick example. We set it to 10 and b to 5. When we use console log a plus b, JavaScript calculates 10 plus 5, giving us 15. This operation is straightforward and is used whenever you need to sum values such as scores, prices, or quantities. Addition is the starting point for understanding how operators work in JavaScript. Next, let's explore the subtraction operator. The minus sign is used to subtract one number from another. In JavaScript, you can write console log a b to get the difference between a and. If it is 10 and b is 5, the result will be 5. Subtraction is useful for calculating changes, differences, or remaining values. It's a fundamental operation that helps us manage and compare numbers in our code. See subtraction in practice. With a set to 10 and b set to 5, console log a b will calculate 10 minus 5, resulting in 5. This operator is handy for tasks like calculating change, measuring progress, or finding out how much is left after an action. Subtraction is a key part of everyday programming and helps us keep track of values. Now let's move on to the multiplication operator. The star sign asterisk is used to multiply numbers in JavaScript. When you write console log a b, JavaScript multiplies the values of a and. For example, with a is 10 and b is 5, the result is 50. Multiplication is essential for scaling values, calculating totals, and working with repeated groups. It's a powerful tool for many programming tasks. See how multiplication works. With a set of 10 and b set to 5, console log a asterisk b calculates 10 times 5, which equals 50. Multiplication is useful for tasks like finding areas, calculating prices for multiple items, or working with repeated patterns. It's a basic operation that helps us handle larger numbers and groups in our code. Let's look at the division operator next. The slash sign slash is used to divide numbers in JavaScript. When you write console log a slash b, JavaScript divides it by b with a as 10 and b as 5, the result is 2. Division helps us split values, calculate averages, or distribute items evenly. It's a fundamental operation for many mathematical and practical tasks in programming. See division in action. Let's use it as 10 and b as 5. When we write console log a slash b, JavaScript calculates 10 divided by 5, which equals 2. Division is useful for sharing resources, finding averages, or breaking down numbers into smaller parts. It's a key operation for many real-world programming scenarios. Next, let's explore the modulus operator. The %% is used in JavaScript to find the remainder after division. When you write console log a%b, JavaScript calculates the remainder of a divided by b with a as 10 and b as 5, the result is 0. Modulus is useful for checking even or odd numbers, cycling through values, or handling repeating patterns. It's a handy tool for many programming challenges. Let's see the modulus operator in action. With a as 10 and b as 5, console log a%b calculates the remainder of 10 divided by 5, which is 0. Modulus is often used to check if a number is even or odd, or to cycle through values in loops. It's a simple but powerful operator for many coding tasks. Now let's learn about the increment operator. In JavaScript, the double plus sign plus plus increases the value of a variable by 1. For example, if it is 10 and you write a plus plus, the value of it becomes 11. This operator is useful for counting, updating scores, or moving through lists. Incrementing is a common operation in loops and many programming tasks. Let's see increment in action. With a starting at 10, using a plus plus increases its value to 11. This is especially useful when you need to count items, update scores, or move through a sequence. Incrementing is a basic operation that helps automate repetitive tasks in programming. Let's look at the decrement operator. In JavaScript, the double minus sign decreases the value of a variable by 1. For example, if b is 5 and you write b, the value of b becomes 4. Decrementing is useful for counting down, managing resources, or tracking progress. It's a simple way to reduce values in your code. Let's see decrement in action. With b starting at 5, using b decreases its value to 4. This operation is handy for countdowns, managing inventory, or tracking steps. Decrementing is a basic but important tool in many programming scenarios. Let's quickly recap what we've learned so far. JavaScript offers several basic operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement. Each operator has a unique symbol and purpose, helping us perform calculations and manage values efficiently. Understanding these operators is crucial for writing clear and effective code. Operators are the foundation of many programming tasks. They allow us to manipulate data, perform calculations, and automate processes. Whether you're building a game, managing data, or creating interactive websites, operators make your code dynamic and responsive. Mastering operators opens up new possibilities in your coding journey. Addition isn't just for numbers in code, it's used everywhere. For example, when you add prices in a shopping cart or combine scores in a game, you're using the addition operator. Understanding how addition works in JavaScript helps you solve real-world problems and build useful applications. Subtraction helps us find differences, calculate change, and track progress. For example, subtracting expenses from income gives you your savings. In programming, subtraction is used to manage resources, measure performance, and solve everyday challenges. Multiplication is used to scale values, calculate totals, and work with groups. For example, multiplying the price of an item by the quantity gives you the total cost. In JavaScript, multiplication helps automate these calculations and makes your code more efficient. Division is used to split values, calculate averages, and distribute resources. For example, dividing a bill among friends or finding the average score in a test. In JavaScript, division helps you solve these problems quickly and accurately. The modulus operator is great for handling repeating patterns. For example, checking if a number is even or odd or cycling through days of the week. In JavaScript, modulus helps you manage loops and repeating tasks efficiently. Incrementing is often used in loops to count steps or items. For example, moving through a list or updating a score. In JavaScript, the increment operator makes these tasks simple and automatic, saving you time and effort. Decrementing is useful for countdowns, tracking progress, or managing resources. For example, counting down to an event or reducing inventory. In JavaScript, the decrement operator helps automate these tasks and keeps your code organized. Operators are widely used in games to manage scores, levels, and actions. Addition increases points, subtraction removes lives, multiplication scales rewards, and division splits resources. Understanding operators helps you create engaging and interactive games in JavaScript. Web applications rely on operators to process data, calculate totals, and manage user interactions. Whether you're building a calculator, shopping cart, or dashboard, operators make your app dynamic and responsive. Mastering operators is key to developing powerful web apps. Data analysis uses operators to process numbers, find trends, and generate reports. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division help you analyze data and make informed decisions. JavaScript operators are essential for handling data efficiently. Automation scripts use operators to manage tasks, update values, and control processes. Increment and decrement are especially useful for loops and repetitive actions. JavaScript operators help automate workflows and increase productivity. Operators are part of almost every coding task. From simple calculations to complex algorithms, they help you solve problems and build solutions. Practicing with operators improves your coding skills and prepares you for advanced programming. Congratulations, you've learned the basics of JavaScript operators, including addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement. These operators are the foundation of many programming tasks. In the next video, we'll explore comparison operators and see how they help us make decisions in code. Keep practicing and stay curious as you continue your JavaScript journey.